Students, I hope you all are doing well. So today we are going to discuss here the chemical properties of metals. All right. So first of all, let's talk about how metals reacts with oxygen. And you know that oxygen is present in air. So if the metals is exposed to air, it should react with oxygen. So let's see how exactly happens. So almost all the metals react with oxygen to form metal oxide, which is basic in nature. Any metal reacts with oxygen to form a metal oxide. Let's take some example. Let's suppose if you consider the metal magnesium. Alright, when magnesium reacts with oxygen, it forms magnesium oxide. This is a metal oxide. Okay, not only magnesium, you can take example of other metals. You can take example of copper. When copper reacts with oxygen, it forms copper oxide. When aluminium reacts with oxygen, it forms aluminium oxide. And when zinc reacts with oxygen, it forms zinc oxide. So all these metal are metal oxide, and which is basic oxide, which is basic in nature. All right. In fact, formation of metallic oxide we can see our day-to-day life. If we take an example like rusting, okay, some object which is made up of iron, if we kept it outside exposed to air and water for a long time, and after some time you will see some reddish color layer formed. So that reddish colored layer which is formed, that is nothing but rust. So this rust is result of reaction of iron with oxygen in the presence of water. All right, and rusting is always happen in presence of oxygen and water. Not only iron, you can see a rusting of copper. If you look at copper, some greenish layer of found over it, and this greenish layer is rust. Okay, so this is a common example of metallic oxide in our day-to-day life. When metal reacts with oxygen, it forms metallic oxide. Like we can see when iron reacts with oxygen in the presence of water, we can see the reddish patches present on the iron, or this is nothing but rust. Okay, and this is a metallic oxide. All right. One is all the metallic oxide basic in nature. I earlier told you all the metallic oxide is basis in nature. When metal react with oxygen, it form metal oxide, and this one is a basis in nature. And again, when any metal react with oxygen, it forms metal oxide. Like copper react with oxygen, it form copper oxide, and all are basic oxide. So how can we prove that all are basic in nature? Okay, so we prove that with the help of litmus paper. If you remember, you studied about litmus paper in your previous class. So litmus paper is determined whether this particular solution is acidic and base. All right. So in litmus test we have a litmus paper. So there is two types of litmus paper available, red litmus paper and blue litmus paper. Now if any solution, what you have to do this, you have dip the paper in the solution, and based on the change in color you can say whether solution is acidic in nature and basic in nature. All right. Now what happened in this test? Now if red litmus turn into blue, that means the solution is basic in nature. And if the blue litmus turn red in color, that means the solution is acidic. So I hope you understood. Litmus paper determine whether the particular solution is acidic or base. All right. How can we prove all the metal oxide is basic in nature? Obviously with the help of litmus paper. Okay, so first of all we prepare a solution of metal oxide. That means we have to combine the metal oxide with water. All right, we can take any metal oxide like magnesium oxide, Okay, now we mix this magnesium oxide with water, and when magnesium oxide react with water, it form magnesium hydroxide. Okay, and when we dip litmus paper in this solution, here the red litmus paper turn blue. That means when the red litmus paper turn blue, that means the solution is basic in nature. So with the help of litmus paper, we prove that the solution is acidic or basic in nature. So litmus paper determine what whether the solution is acidic or base. So that means all the metallic oxide are basic in nature.